Here we're given a reaction. We're given delta H and delta S, and we want to know what's delta G and whether our reaction is spontaneous. This is a very easy calculation. Delta G equals delta H minus T delta S. This equation can get you so far. Look, it's just plug and chug. Keep track of your signs. And we want 25 degrees Celsius, so we know we need to convert that to Kelvin. Delta H, negative 137.5. And in this case, why don't we go ahead and convert to joules there. And we're going to subtract 298 kelvins times negative 120.5 joules per Kelvin. Keep track of your negatives and keep track of your units. So negative, this is going to be a positive. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do the this right side of the multiplication first. Okay, so this is going to give me negative 137,500 joules. Because I moved that 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we're going to add, when I did that, because negative minus negative is positive, 35909 joules. All right, so let's take negative 137 plus that answer. We get negative 101,591 joules. You can use kilojoules here if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, all we care about is delta G is negative, so our reaction is going to be spontaneous. Now, let's think about this. Does delta G become more negative or more positive when we increase the temperature? So we need to look at this term right here. So if this were 300 times this, notice that this is a positive. Delta H is not changing. Delta H is not going to change, but entropy does change with temperature. So as we go up, delta G is going to become more positive. And eventually delta G will become positive. So you could say more positive because here we're dealing with a positive. You could also say less negative. That is acceptable as well if that's your preferred wording. That is a-okay.